Hey guys, Marsling here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so I've seen a few people asking lately when exactly Goku and Kidbuu are going to be coming to Global, because that is the next celebration that we are expecting when Saiyan Day comes to an end. So obviously we know it's going to be the next celebration, but when exactly is it coming and what exactly are we going to get? So this is the JP timeline. Remember that the Dual Dokkan Fest for STR Kidbuu and Physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku, who transforms into Super Saiyan 3 Goku, this released as like the kind of New Year's banner, right? So it's right at the end of December last year, and that was when this released. Now this came out at the same time as the second batch of Fusions, Awakenings and Easy A's, right after the release of LR, Future Gohan and Trunks. So obviously, as we know, timeline is kind of out of whack on Global at the moment due to things being released in a slightly different order, but we do know that based on last year that this will be coming after Saiyan Day. So if you look here, we're in April of 2021. If we just go back to March 2021, obviously this is where Saiyan Day dropped last year. We got the Easy A, which basically for this year, this is where we got the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta Easy A. We got a chain battle, which of course we have a chain battle coming up, which is against BUU. They did also drop another Hero Extermination event, Easy A. I wonder if they'll drop another... although, actually, this was already out on JP when it came out on Global. I was just saying, I wonder if they'll drop another random Easy A, but this was already out on JP when this dropped on Global, so technically it wasn't to do with Saiyan Day. But yeah, so the month after Saiyan Day, we got into April, and it was the 2nd of April that these dropped. Because remember, it was Pycon and Janemba the previous year, and as you can see, 28th of December, which is exactly when this released on JP the next year. So they've kept the dates very much the same. So I would assume that this means the 2nd is going to be the cutoff, the start date, I should say, because if you look on the news on the homepage, or well, just on the homepage, you have the scrolling banners at the bottom, or if you check in the news, of course, you can see that the Majin Vegeta Dokkan Fest banner that we got for Saiyan Day ends on the 1st of April at 10 PM PST, which for me is the morning of the 2nd. So by tying that into this date that we see from Global, that's the 2nd of April again this year. Now obviously Dokkan usually does not like to have no major banner be up, right? So pretty much guarantees that this is going to be dropping on the 2nd of April at 10 PM PST, or sorry, 10:30 PST, which is 6:30 AM if you're in the UK like me. Now, the thing that makes this kind of interesting is obviously the fact that this is a Saturday. Now, we don't normally have content drop on a Saturday. Normally, we know the rough dates for when celebrations are going to start, but in terms of UK time, it's usually like a Tuesday morning. Sometimes it's a Thursday. I think on the odd occasion, it's been a Friday as well. But Saturday is actually kind of unusual for a big celebration to start. But considering that that's when the banner's going to end, like I say, they don't want banners, like no banners to be up. It seems very, very likely that this is when this is going to drop. So obviously, for those of you who are not looking at your calendars or anything right now, this is going to probably release on Saturday. I'm recording this on the Friday evening UK time. So yeah, a week from today. Basically, at the time that this video comes out on the Saturday, the banner will already be out this time next week, is basically how this should work. So yeah, only a week away. So definitely need to make sure I stop wasting every extra stone I get trying to steal summon for Dukes of Majin Vegeta. Got absolutely destroyed on his banner, 3,000 stones total with only one copy. So I'm kind of hoping that the luck is going to translate back over for Goku and Kidbuu. So this was the celebration on JP. Obviously, it was the New Year celebration, so not necessarily we're going to get everything exactly the same, because one of the things that was interesting, so we've got the Ginyu fighting pose thing. This is basically just like the Hercule special gifts, just a special login thing. Now, we got the return of the type banners. Now, the interesting thing about this was these came back for a few days each, and then obviously switched to the next one. But they weren't like the previous time they came back, where you could only do one multi and then the banner disappeared. They are actually going to stay up like normal banners. Now, the problem, of course, with this for global is this is coming out right after Saiyan Day. You know, Goku and Kidbuu banners are going to be going up as well, and the anniversary is round the corner. So it's unfortunate because these support units, some of them are not very good. Some of them can be very, very useful, and they put some pretty good type units as the featured units, like Heart Virus Goku on the physical banner, GT Gobros on the tech one, Third Form Frieza, one of the best side banner units on the int one. This and then you've got this one. We got the Golden Frieza and Gohan, so never mind. Which is ironic because the two STR ones are actually two of the better 50% leads, so that is kind of funny. And then the AGL Goten and Trunks GT, obviously really good as well. But unfortunately for most people, these banners are just going to not be worth summoning on. Now, if you're somebody who summoned on Heroes quite a bit, and some of those like double rates banners, you might have a lot of blue coins, and then some of these guys will be worth picking up with coins. But I wouldn't recommend most people summon on them. So this celebration also included the EZA for LR, Goten and Trunks. They're pretty good after their EZA. Obviously I'll do separate, more detailed videos about that. A bunch of other stuff, special missions, special events, and then of course we got the dual Dokkan festival for Goku and Kidbuu. And this is where the tough decision making time comes in, because Super Saiyan 2 Goku, who transforms into Super Saiyan 3, is still widely considered to be one of, if not the best TUR in the game right now. Now, a lot of people make arguments for Ginyu. A lot of people, I don't think anyone still makes arguments for the tech androids, but Ginyu, of course, for JP, for people who haven't really checked out much of him on JP, is incredibly good, but very limited in terms of you very much do have to like build the team around him. Whereas this Goku has an exceptional link set for any sort of like Saiyan based teams. He can basically be dropped into any single one of these category teams, and look how many there are. He can be put into any one of these teams and he's going to be really, really good. So Super Saiyan 2 Goku, incredibly good. Raises attack and defense for one turn on Super, does immense damage, medium chance to stun, so obviously nice for things like Super Battle Road. Gives himself Ki, attack and defense 180%, which is pretty good for a start of turn buff. And then he gets another 50% when performing a super. He has an additional attack guaranteed that has a medium chance to become a super. And he has a high chance to crit. So apart from dodging, he does everything in his passive, even at 55%, which is really, really good. And at 55%, he's a physical unit, so he has level 5 additional. He can super attack 3 times and they could all be crits at 55%, which is really, really good. And then his transformation condition is similar to STR Vegito, HP 77% or less, but it's starting from the 3rd turn instead of the 4th turn, so you can get it a turn earlier. If you've got him on turn 1 in some more difficult content, it means you could literally get this on turn 3, which is really good. And he becomes Super Saiyan 3 Goku, so he now greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, does immense damage, medium chance to stun, 3 Ki and attack and defense 200%. This is really good because obviously becoming a Super Saiyan 3, he changes to an over and a flash unit instead of prepared for battle, which is not great necessarily for the units around him, but he's giving himself 3 Ki. 200% attack and defense start of turn with 50% when performing a super, and now he launches 2 additional attacks which each have a medium chance to become a super. He gets an additional 50% attacking when attacking and a great chance to perform a crit for 6 turns from the start of the turn, and then it drops back to high chance from the 7th turn. So at 55%, when you transform him into Super Saiyan 3, he can super attack 4 times, and for the first 6 turns, each of those attacks has a 70% chance to become a crit. And then once the 6 turns runs out, it drops down to 50%, which is still really, really good. So this guy is absolutely insane. Obviously, when the anniversary rolls around, he is on the 200% leader skill team because he is on Beyond Super Saiyan and is, of course, on Kamehameha. So he's just crazy, crazy good. The problem is, you know, are you going to summon for him with the anniversary around the corner? Now, Kidbuu is also really, really good. They are arguably at a similar tier, not like the same level, I guess, necessarily. But Kidbuu gets overlooked probably just because of how ridiculous Goku is. But he is really, really good as well. He raises attack and defense to 1 turn, does immense damage, medium chance to stun. He gets 3 key, attack and defense 180, attack and defense 30% with each attack performed up to 120. So when he's fully built up, which is only 4 attacks, he's at 300% attack and defense at the start of the turn. He has a built-in additional attack, so even if remember this is with each attack performed. So even if this doesn't convert into a super, he's always attacking at least twice in each turn. So you only need 2 turns for this to be fully built up. Then he recovers 20% HP at the end of the turn in which an attack was received, and he has a great chance of nullifying unarmed super attacks, which is not the, craziest amount of supers are unarmed super attacks, but it's a nice little extra thing to have in his back pocket, I guess. And then he has an active skill. When there's a Majin Buu Saga category enemy, it can be used at any time or after receiving 6 or more attacks, and it gives him a permanent attack and defense 20%. So the earlier you can get this off, obviously the more powerful he's going to look. This is calculated separately and then added into everything else, so he just becomes an absolute monster. Now obviously you can see just from how much shorter his passive and everything is that like Goku definitely seems like he's doing a lot more, but this Buu, from stuff that I've seen from like truce videos and stuff like Rainbow level 10 links, he's doing like 8 million attack stat supers whilst having crazy good defense. Very, very good Kidbuu unit with big bad bosses. Huge boost for the Majin Power team, because remember during the anniversary we get a mission added to the Legendary Vegeta event to be it with the Majin Power category, so obviously this guy is going to be really good. Now the downside of course to all this, other than considering the celebration, the anniversary on the horizon, is the fact that the banners are not particularly great. Now I did mention this recently, I think I talked about it on stream or on a video that came out recently. I've seen a lot of people acting like these banners are trash. I've seen people literally use the word trash, acting like they are the worst banners in history. Now, don't get me wrong, they are not particularly great. However, they do both feature units that are very good. So, LR Gohan, memeing all we want about his transformation, still very, very good unit even today. The Go Bros, they can still hold their own kind of. They're on a 200% team. They will be getting an easy A probably sometime within the next year. Tech Janemba is still really good. Bojack is still really good. Int Gotenks I think is still really good. I did a showcase of him on the 200% team. And then Bardock is a bit of a meme these days. Now, he was just on the Saiyan Day banner, so it would be really cool if they change him for somebody better, but who knows who that could be, right? And then on Kidbuu's banner, we have Int LR Cell, who unfortunately, until a new like Dokkan Fest cell comes out, or maybe like a 200% team for him, this guy has really dropped down to like pretty much the bottom of the rankings of Dokkan Fest exclusive LRs, unfortunately. And then the LR Blue Boys, they're really, really good. They're on a 200% team, so they're still very solid. Pycon is still really good. Obviously, Tech Gohan is still really good. Exchange Buu is a bit of a meme. He's okay, but he's not great. And then Physical Beerus, I mean, overall, I guess he's probably better than Bardock, who's on his slot on Goku's banner. But yeah, he's still decent. So, I mean, they're not the worst banners in the world. The problem is for most people, especially people like me, I think I have every single unit on this banner rainbowed except for Exchange Buu, who I guess I'd take extra copies of him. And then on this banner, I think I have everybody rainbowed except for Janemba. So, oh, and Kid Gohan. For some reason, I've always been really unlucky at pulling copies of him. I think mine only has like 2 dupes. But yeah, the banners are not particularly great. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Are Goku and Kidbuu just too good to resist? Are you going to summon for them? Are you going to wait to see if there's any changes to the banners? Now remember, we will get 3+1 summons and a global. I'm pretty sure we did for Pycon and Janemba as well. You do get tickets. I believe they are the ones where every multi you get 3 tickets, and then you can obviously do 10 tickets to get a multi, and there will be packets of them to buy in the Pilaf Trove. So there's definitely going to be some ways to get around it if you are somebody who spends without necessarily spending actual stones. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Are you going to be summoning? Are you going to wait to see what happens with the banners? Or are you locked in for saving for the anniversary? Let me know down below in the comment section. I'm not going to go too crazy because obviously Majin Vegeta's banner really did me in. If I don't pull the Kidbuu, it won't be the end of the world, but I do really want to pull the Goku. Hopefully my bad luck will turn around after this Saiyan Day shenanigans. But let me know what your guys' plans are down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.